Halloween is coming up, so I treated myself to this pumpkin pot mould from Shein. I'm also going to be trying out some new ResinCrete and paints, so stay tuned for the final results. Because this is a new mould, I have no idea how much it holds, but I'm going to attempt to fill it with water and use that to guesstimate how much ResinCrete I'll need. But I used weight instead of volume and will regret this shortly. I mix up the weight that I think I need in this new EcoResin and pour that into the mould. Then I realised that the mix was a bit lumpy, so I hadn't mixed it well enough, and I'm going to need quite a bit more, so I very quickly mix up more and top off the moulds. Then I leave it to set whilst keeping everything crossed for a good result. A while later, I come back and decide to demould the lid first, and it came out beautifully. I'm impressed that this ResinCrete turned out so great first time, but the real question is whether the lumpy mixed batch main mould will come out well at all, and whether the mould will be durable enough to use again and again. I tried to wrestle the mould off of the pot, and at this point I'm pretty sure it's stronger than I am. Whilst loosening the mould, I could see some small pockets of bubbles, but nothing too bad. I take it off camera to wrestle a bit more before realising the best technique is to kind of roll down the silicone on the outside, basically turning it inside out, and out pops this pumpkin. The bubbles that were trapped are tiny, so I think this is a great first attempt. The mould really held up well and the EcoResin was super forgiving. I'll leave links to both in the description below. Now it's time to paint. I did consider dyeing the ResinCrete itself, but from past experiences this can take a lot of pigment and can be tricky to get just the right colour. So I got some new acrylic paints and painted the whole outside orange. These paints go on super smooth and are definitely an improvement from my previous set, so I'll link them in the description below too. I love autumn and Halloween, so we'll definitely be doing more fall crafts. If you don't want to miss out, consider subscribing and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. I painted the inside yellow and the stalk green, and I'm very impressed by how well these paints cover in just one coat. The only downside is they take 2 or 3 days to dry and I'm impatient. I used this pot to store these spooky season wax melts. If you want to know how I made these, check out this video.